This is NEC News Today. I'm Jeremiah McKinnon with NECNewsToday.com. Here now are the top cannabis news stories from around New England for the last week of March 2022. Our first story this week is an important one for home cultivators. Home cultivation is legal in the Commonwealth, and finding a good supply of clones can still be challenging. That is why, to the delight of those with a green thumb, 2 dispensaries in Massachusetts have announced that they're beginning to sell cannabis clones in April. Green Meadows in Southbridge has announced that at some point in April, their dispensary would begin to offer some of their popular strains in both single and 6-pack clone units. Green Meadows is run by Robert H. Patton, the grandson of famed World War II General George S. Patton, Jr. Resonate in Worcester and Northampton also recently shared their plans to sell clones. Originally, Resonate was going to drop clones at both locations on March 29th, as their last batch of clones sold very quickly. Resonate has since pushed back the drop date to sometime in the first week of April. According to their announcement, Granddaddy Perp and Ghost Dog clones will be available on a first-come, first-served basis for $25 each. Be sure to follow Green Meadows and Resonate for updates. NEC News Today will update this story as soon as more information becomes available. For more information on this, please visit NECNewsToday.com. In other Massachusetts news this week, the chairman of the Cannabis Control Commission told WBZ's John Keller that Massachusetts has had a smooth rollout of legal marijuana. Chairman Steve Hoffman of the Massachusetts Cannabis Control Commission sat down with John Keller from WBZ TV for an update on the state of cannabis. According to Hoffman, the Massachusetts cannabis industry has benefited from a really smooth rollout. Hoffman told Keller that there has not been an increase in crime, DUI, hospital admissions, or youth consumption, which opponents of legalization were convinced would skyrocket. The industry has hit recently a milestone of over 200 adult-use cannabis retailers across the state. Chairman Hoffman believes that the industry is growing healthily and that the industry has some time until it is mature. Chairman Hoffman also stated that the Commission will continue to enable equity participation in the industry in both ownership and employment. For more information on this story, please visit NECNewsToday.com. A special treat for everyone if you're in the Charlton area of Massachusetts on April 1st. There will be a pop-up at Green Gold in Charlton with macaroons. These macaroons are typically infused with cannabis, but at this pop-up, guests can try them without any cannabis. This new brand of macarons are produced by Green Gold and look amazing. We can only hope that they'll wholesale them across the Commonwealth. For more information on this pop-up and how to attend, please visit our website. In Rhode Island cannabis news, Woonsocket has denied a cannabis company their special permit, calling into question the future of new medical cannabis stores in Rhode Island. This company was one of the 5 companies chosen in a lottery to apply for additional cannabis licenses in Rhode Island. The company, called RMI Compassion Center, is one of 3 lottery winners that has yet to get local zoning approval. Their proposal would open a cannabis retail store in an old Payless shoe store in a shopping plaza. The town of Woonsocket, however, has denied a special permit locally to the company because of a trampoline center within the same shopping plaza. This draws into question the viability of the program's recent expansion in the state, as local zoning approval appears to be slowing down its progress. For more information on this developing story, please visit NECNewsToday.com. This week, NEC News Today was invited to explore Trulieve's new cannabis retail store in Framingham, Massachusetts, during a Media Day event. The store was quite nice and included a Genius Bar type area where customers were able to interact with growers and brand partners. We understand that once they receive their commence operations notice from the Commission, they plan to host a grand opening event that the public will not want to miss. NEC News Today will be there to cover the grand opening celebration once it's announced. For a sneak peek of the dispensary and updates for the grand opening, please go to Trulieve's website and social media, as well as NECNewsToday.com. In Vermont news, the Cannabis Control Board received 427 pre-qualification submissions in less than 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks after the Vermont debuted the pre-qualification process for cannabis businesses, Chairman James Pepper of the Cannabis Control Board has announced that they've received 427 submissions. The pre-qualification process includes background checks and other suitability questions. Starting April 1st, integrated licensees, small cultivators, and labs can start the actual application process for licensure. Licenses for those categories cannot be granted until after May 1st. Pepper said that the board will begin approving pre-qualifications at its next meeting. Within the hundreds of submissions, 66 were for cannabis retailers. To learn more about the story, please go to our website. In event news, MassCann is holding an event on a farm in Swansea on April 10th. The Massachusetts Cannabis Reform Coalition is holding an event on Stony Creek Farm in Swansea. MassCann has been educating and advocating for improved marijuana laws for over 30 years. Medicinal cannabis for the whole family will be held on Sunday, April 10th from noon to 4 p.m. According to the event description, there will be a number of activities for the whole family to enjoy, including pony rides, an Easter egg hunt, a petting zoo, speakers, educational panels, vendors, and food. The event is free. MassCann representatives told NEC News Today that this was done to bring cannabis social events to the South Shore of Massachusetts. During its meetings, MassCann has repeatedly recognized the importance of medical cannabis for disabled individuals of all ages. This is a non-consumption event sponsored by the Harvest Cup. The Easter egg hunt is sponsored by the Healing Rose, and the Easter egg station is sponsored by Alternative Wellness Centers. For more information about how to attend, please visit masscann.org or our website. In other news that we forgot to bring you last week, Theory Wellness has sued their competitor named HiFive. Suffolk Superior Court will soon sort out whether Theory Wellness can prevent a competitor from using the HiFive brand name. According to the complaint, Theory Wellness began selling HiFive branded drinks and edibles in February 2021. They also claim to be in the process of opening a storefront beverage dispensary in Medford under the name of HiFive. Meanwhile, Beacon Compassion has announced their Framingham location will do business as HiFive. This has upset Theory Wellness. They believe that Beacon Compassion is engaging in trademark infringement and wants the court to prevent them from using the HiFive name. Theory says that the two brands are confusingly similar in appearance, sound, and overall impression. The complaint was filed on March 18th. This story is developing. For more information, please visit necnewstoday.com. NEC News Today tried Betty's Eddies this week, their Orange You Beautiful fruit chews. The edible is produced by ARL Healthcare. The company does business as Panacea Wellness with a storefront in Middleborough. We picked up their fruit chews at Ascend Dispensary in Newton, Massachusetts. The packaging and the product was delightful. For a full review, including photos, please visit our website. The Massachusetts Cannabis Control Commission this week amended their order to extend virtual outreach meetings until July 15th. The Massachusetts Cannabis Control Commission has once again amended its administrative order allowing for virtual web-based community outreach meetings. The order was set to expire on April 1st. Commission Executive Director Sean Collins released a final order that extended the availability of applicants to conduct virtual outreach meetings until July 15th, 2022. Virtual meetings have been in place throughout the pandemic in an effort to protect the public health, safety, and welfare of consumers and patients who would otherwise be unable to attend in-person gatherings. At these meetings, members of the public must be able to engage, ask questions, and interact with the applicant. In Massachusetts, entrepreneurs must hold a community outreach meeting within 6 months prior to their application for cannabis business. For more information and updates, please go to our website, necnewstoday.com. In the Massachusetts House this week, 4 bills have been assigned their bill numbers and assigned to their committees. Some of the bills include the elimination for the requirement of medical marijuana treatment centers to be vertically integrated in Massachusetts, as well as legislation proposed around unionizing the cannabis workforce in the Commonwealth. For more information on all 4 of these bills, including links to their text, please visit our website. Last but not least, Salty Farmers out on Cape Cod is looking forward to the warm days of summer and releasing a stylish beach towel. Salty Farmers shared the photo on their Instagram, which shows 2 Leviat drinks on top of the blue Salty Farmers beach towel outstretched on the sand of the beach. We here at NEC News Today are big fans of the cannabis beachwear for the summer. If you agree and you want more cannabis beachwear, please leave a comment down below and let us know your thoughts. For information on the beach towel, head on over to Salty Farmers Instagram or our website. For the absolute latest New England cannabis news, head on over to necnewstoday.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video. Subscribe to NEC News Today for more great content and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of the show. For New England Cannabis News Today, this is Jeremiah McKinnon reminding you to always use cannabis responsibly and enjoy your cannabis-filled adventures throughout New England.